Hello guys, welcome to Sports Center, and this is the match day 19 in the Premier League. Yeah, and for today we'll be giving the live commentary of the match going on between Manchester City and Leicester City. Yeah, Manchester City have taken a huge chance to go 3 points above Liverpool, who have who have their match postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, especially the Omicron variant, which has been rocking Europe, and not just England, Europe in general, because there have been so many matches that have gone postponed. But for this match, we have the lineup, and for Manchester City, yeah, for Manchester City, yeah, we have still trying to get them up, still trying to get that up, still trying to get that up. For Manchester City, yeah, for Manchester City, coming, Man City, Man City. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have the lineup for you. Yeah. For Man City, we have Ederson Morales in goal. We have Johan Castello, Ruben Dias, Emerick Laporte, Alexander Zinchenko in defense, Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho, Ike Gundogan in the midfield. While in the attack, we have the ever skillful Riyad Mahrez, Kevin De Bruyne, and Raheem Sterling. Yeah, Man City is going with a 4-3-3 formation, while Leicester City on the hand and has Kasper Schmeichel in goal, Mark Albrighton, Daniel Amate, Yannick Vestergaard, Luke Thomas, Kieran Dewsbury, Yuri Tielemans, James Madison, Ayaz Perez, Nigeria's Kelechi Iheanacho, and Nigerian, also UK, Ademola Lookman, also going with a 4-3-3 formation. For subs, Man City has Nathan Ake, Gabriel Jesus, Jack Grealish, Zach Steffen, Scott Carson, KK Chaga, Phil Foden, Luke Mbete, and Cole Palmer. While Leicester City has Ryan Bertrand, Jamie Vardy, Hamza Choudhury, Wilfred Ndidi. Ndidi is actually on the bench today. Wow, that's interesting. Let's see how they play, especially that midfield, holds up against the barrage of attack that they'll be having from Man City. Also, they have Timothy Castagne, Dean Jakupovic, Bubakari Sumare, Ben Nelson, and Casey McAteer. Yeah. So those are lineup for this match, and this match is going to be officiated by I'll get to the name. I'll get to the name when I call it. But this match is going on at the Etihad Stadium in Manchester. Yeah, and also as this match is going on, we have other matches which are going on right now. I mentioned before, COVID-19 has caused so many matches, especially in the Premier League, to be postponed this season. We have Leicester Leeds, their match has been postponed. Wolves versus Watford has been postponed also. Burnley Everton has also been postponed. But as this match is going on, as the Man City and the Leicester match, we also have Norwich City, Arsenal also going on. Tottenham and Crystal Palace also playing right now. West Ham and Southampton are also playing right now. Aston Villa also playing against Chelsea, while Brighton at home play at home against Brentford. Yeah, so these are the matches that we have for you that are going on simultaneously as this match between Man City and Leicester is going on. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you if I forgot to say that before the match start. And this is Sports Center. This is Sports Center. Please click the subscribe button, and also if you like our content, you can also click the bell. So the match will be kicking off soon. There was just a little bit of paying respect to, I guess, one of Man City's old players who died recently. It's a moment of silence to respect. So the match will be kicking off soon. We have the camera panned on Fernandinho, have the camera panned on the substitute bench for Leicester City. Still waiting for the match. And for the coaching side, we have Pep Guardiola for the Man City side, and we also have what's the name of Leicester's coach again? I'm going to get to that also. Brendan Rodgers, Brendan Rodgers, with the Leicester City manager, is on the sideline. Yeah, for the referee we have Chris Kavanagh. Yeah, Chris Kavanagh will be the one officiating the match today. So the match has kicked off. Yeah, the match has kicked off. Man City out with the ball right now, playing the normal kind of football you're supposed to play. Tap one, tap two, tap one, tap two. Yeah. And every barrage of attack they have right now, they have a very good, sturdy, static defense from the Leicester City side, who are trying their best to contain every whip and passes that Man City are throwing at them. Yeah. Manchester City are having a chance right now. Raheem Sterling couldn't make anything good of that. That was a very deep pass from Ruben Diaz, from Aymeric Laporte, I mean. But Raheem Sterling couldn't take that chance up and beat his defender, or even try to give a pass that would have led to a goal. The match still reads 0-0. Man City with the free kick of the match, the first free kick of the match. Yeah, just for your information, if Man City end up winning this match, they'll be 6 points above Liverpool in the current standing, which is a very huge point to have against Liverpool at this point of the season. This is the 19th, which is like the half period of the season. We have 38 matches in a season, and this is the 19th match day. Man City on the ascendance right now. Riyad Mahrez with the ball. Riyad Mahrez had a very weak cross and was blundered out by the Leicester defense. Aymeric Laporte now with the ball. Yeah, the match still reads 0-0. Man City still with the ascendancy. They've had the ball to themselves for the past 3 minutes or 4 minutes that we've had in this match. But every chance they've had to score a goal. Man City with the first goal, yeah, Kevin De Bruyne scored the first goal. What a beautiful goal that was. Yeah, because as the pass came in, he really had to beat 1 and 2 defender with a quick turn and then a whip with his left foot. But the Kasper Schmeichel had no answer for that, and Man City lead 1-0. This is just the 4th minute, 29th second of the match, and Man City Leeds. It's going to be a really long day for Leicester City. I have to confess, because from the first blast of the whistle, they've had no no chance at all to actually put Man City on the back. Man City have been on the ascendancy and they really made that count. Man City lead 1-0 with a goal from Kevin De Bruyne. Fernandinho with the beautiful pass. Come on, you really want to say this again and again and again. But that is it for you. Man City, come on, you just can't bet against them. They are really, really something this season. Just a quick fact for you. Man City have won 8 of their last 10 Premier League games against Leicester City, losing 2, including a 1-0 victory in a reverse fixture earlier this season. Leicester City have, yeah, those are the quick fact I have for you. And I guess this fact has really come to pass or come true with this goal from Man City. Manchester City are going up again, but Raheem Sterling couldn't make that count as Leicester recovers the ball. James Maddison has been fouled and the referee blows for a free kick. If you're a Man City fan, I bet you won't be scared right now because Man City are doing everything right. Once they lose the ball, it spends less than 5 seconds getting the ball back from Leicester. Leicester City has no answer for the arrays of stars that Man City has on the pitch today, despite the fact that the likes of Phil Foden, the likes of Jack Grealish on the bench. This Man City side seemed like it seemed that can go the whole season unbeaten. Because come on, when you have Kevin De Bruyne on the pitch, you have Riyad Mahrez on the wing, you have Raheem Sterling on the wing, you even have Gabriel Jesus on the bench. Come on, this is a team that if they can really push it this season, they should be winning the four trophies in England, and also add it up with the they're winning the 3 trophies, and that's the Premier League, the Carling Cup, which is now the EFL. So the FA Cup, and then top it up with the Champions League, which they unfortunately lost last season against Chelsea. Kevin De Bruyne with a whip into the box at 10 of Leicester City ball. That didn't go through to whoever he intended that for. Leicester City with a free kick right now. The likes of Ademola Lookman, Kelechi Iheanacho have had little to no impact in this game so far because they've really been stifled in their own half by this Man City's midfield that has Fernandinho, Ike Gundogan, and Bernardo Silva, yeah, because this Man City side is just amazing. I just have to say, just amazing. Man City is trying to play out of the back right now. Ruben Diaz with the ball, finding Cancelo to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva with push forward, Kevin De Bruyne right now with the ball. Riyad Mahrez on the wing, trying to wiggle his way out. Bernardo Silva with a pass to Kevin De Bruyne, but Kevin De Bruyne couldn't get to that, and corner kick. Perfect moves. So far for the past 10 minutes that this match has gone for, City have shown more intent and have shown more intensity and have been rewarded with an early goal. And as I've said before, the visitors, Leicester City, really face a huge challenge to remain in contest there because man's inside are not relenting. Attacks upon attacks, barrages of attacks upon barrages of attacks. Yeah, it seems like they are reviewing a call for penalty for Man City. There was a bit of a tussle between Aymeric Laporte and the Leicester defender, but it seems like the ref has found nothing in that. Oh, they are checking VAR right now. So Man City has the opportunity to go up if this penalty is given, and whoever takes the penalty scores. The referee is trying to get more info from VAR. A second look at this incident, I'm not really sure there's much into this, but you know I can tell referees are so funny. Could have his own, the VAR referees might be seeing it different from where I'm seeing right here because it was a corner kick and the ball wasn't even going to Aymeric Laporte at all, but a bit of chat also, that happens between a player and an opponent in the box and then Aymeric Laporte went really on the floor and the referee thinks there's something there. Now he has gone personally to look at the screens. Only God knows what he's going to get from this by the time he's back. Until that happens, Man City still leads 1-0. The check is over and the referee has awarded the penalty to Man City. Man City finally has the chance to go 2-goal up in less than 13 minutes of the match. Wow. This is really going to be a long one for Leicester City. The referee ruled that Yuri Telemans, who was the one that held Aymeric Laporte and caused the penalty, the referee ruled that he was committing an offence and he has given the penalty in there. He's giving some bit of directions to Kasper Schmeichel to head back to his post. Head back to his post and get ready for the penalty to be taken by Riyad Mahrez. This moment of palpitation before the ball is kicked. And Riyad Mahrez scores. Yeah, Riyad Mahrez has scored. Yeah, the Algerian has scored the second goal for Man City from the penalty spot. And for sure, all of his teammates come around to celebrate. Leicester City are down 2-0 in less than 15 minutes of the match. This is really going to be a whitewash, I promise you. Taking a look again at the incident that caused the penalty. Oh, I feel maybe that's really thoughtless from Yuri Telemans. You don't hold an opponent like that in the box itself. It's a very sensitive position of the pitch. You just don't go around holding people by their shirt or by their waist or tugging, and you don't do that. Yeah. So I guess the referee really had that call. What can I say? I'm just a fan watching. I'm just a commentator telling you guys how it's going. can say in the past 15 minutes, the first time Leicester City has really had a chance to go attacking against Man City, and whoever was with the ball right there from Leicester City was stopped way before he could even get into the box. Leicester City are having a bit of chance that they've not had in the past 15 minutes right now, because he cannot chose with the ball. He just gave a pass right now to Ademola Lookman, but James Maddison couldn't turn that in from a very beautiful pass from Ademola Lookman. Leicester City has a corner kick right now, and this is the first in the match all game long. So a bit of update from other matches going on right now. Arsenal has actually scored a lead against Norwich City 1-0. Tottenham Crystal Palace still 0-0. West Ham against Southampton, Southampton has scored a goal and the lead against West Ham at home. West Ham were at home rather 1-0. The goal for Arsenal was scored by Bukayo Saka and was assisted by Martin Odegaard. Leicester City has a free kick. Just Maddison is going over the ball. He will be the one to take it, I guess. James Maddison with an absolute effort right now. Leicester City could have slashed the scores right now to 2-1, but Ederson Morales proved too good enough for the ball, as he hit the ball against the post and was saved by a defender right there to kick the ball out. If not, there would have been a rebound and City might have the score now by 1. Leicester City has corner kick. Kick taken, and as Morales proved too good for that also, as he knocked the ball out for throwing. Leicester City are on the ascendancy and might have a chance for goal. No, this Maddison, not the ball, way off goal post, and Manchester City are going to recover. For the past 2 or 3 minutes of the game right now, Man City have been on the back foot. Leicester City who have not enjoyed any chance to advance further than their half of the pitch, has had few minutes of success going forward, but it hasn't proved to be productive yet, as they still lose, or as they still trail 2 goals to 0. Bernardo Silva with the ball right now, trying to find one of his teammates. Jan Casalo, and this is a third goal. He could go down with a beautiful finish. Yeah, Man City leads 3-0. And I told you that this match is going to be a very, very interesting one and a very, very long one for Leicester City, because how can you allow that kind of goal to happen? How can you have your wings empty this way and allow Jan Casalo the free will to put a pass through? And you could go down football past your goalkeeper. Come on. It's a very weak defense from Leicester City, and just as they've suffered all through this season, I'm afraid for their coach. What's his name again? I'm afraid for him because they are even kicked out of the Europa League, suffering the league. I don't know how much you have to lose this season before things start happening the way you really want it to happen for them. And that really just really has so much to do in the second half of this match if they really have any chance to even score a goal, talk less of getting a draw and winning outrightly, because Man City are really proven to be a whole lot. Ruben Diaz is in with the ball. Jan Cancelo, Ruben Diaz. Jan Cancelo. Riyad Mahrez now with the ball. Jan Cancelo recovers, but loses again to James Maddison. Who passed the ball? And now Iheanacho couldn't make do with that, because that was a very lazy effort. That was a lazy effort from Iheanacho. They even put the goalkeeper under the pressure a bit. So it's just like he passed the ball over to the goalkeeper. Then now I see why I can't believe Benitez put him on the bench in most of the matches this season, because with few chances like that you're going to have in a match, you are meant to be putting the ball at the back of the net. But Iheanacho is ever going to be, just waste that chance. Could this be on that fourth goal? Because it seems like every advancement that Man City has in this match turns out to be a goal. The Raheem Sterling, dribbling pass, and there might be a call for another penalty, and yes, the referee has given it. There was no question there. Yuri Tillemans again. Come on, Yuri Tillemans, what's up? Where is your head in this game? Raheem Sterling actually stood it to him, gave him a dummy, dropped the shoulder, got past him. But Yuri Tillemans thought he could have stretched his leg and maybe stopped the ball, but unfortunately, his leg ate that of Raheem Sterling, and Raheem Sterling for sure took that unfair. And the ref thought, come on, that should be a penalty. And damn, he has given it. I said it, every chance, every advancement Man City having in this match turns out to be a goal. I said that before the penalty happened now. Wallah, it seems like I'm in Sutsia. I see the future. Yeah. This match is going to end in a very embarrassing scoreline for Leicester City, I'm so sure. Raheem Sterling is going to take this and scores. Raheem Sterling scores. Man City leads 4-0. Come on, Man City are on a rampage this season, I must confess. They are really on a rampage, because it seems like while every other team is suffering and struggling with performances, with COVID-19, they just seem to be on an ascendancy, and they don't look like they're stopping anytime soon. if Man City continues like this would be like the fourth Premier League trophy for Man City in 5 years. Added to the ledge of Pep Guardiola. Wow. And they say England is very tough. Man City lead for new 25th minute of the match. Oh. Benaria looks clueless as to what he can do, what he can change, what tactical changes he can make, what substitutions he may be thinking of making in the second half. Because this Man City, they look so good for even 7-0 in this match. Yeah. Let's take a look at other matches that are being played right now. Of course, the match is being played right now in the English Premier League. Only the match as Tottenham going up against Crystal Palace in the London derby. Liverpool. Man City leads 4-0 after goals from Riyad Mahrez, Sterling, Rodrigo and Kevin De Bruyne. Arsenal still leads 1-0 from a goal by Bukayo Saka, assisted by Martin Odegaard. And West Ham United still trail Southampton at home by 1-0. Riyad Mahrez is almost for the 5th goal right now. Only if he had under the ball one. We're going 5th ever right now. Yeah, I've mentioned this before and I'm going to mention it again. As the match is going with Man City leading 4-0, they are currently 6 points ahead of Liverpool. Although Liverpool has one match outstanding, which they should have played today if not for COVID-19 and its plans. And also, they are almost 10 points ahead of Chelsea, who lie in third, and Arsenal, they have 12 points, currently 12 points ahead of Arsenal. Man City are really on drive. Young Castle with a very beautiful block, because if that had not happened, if he hadn't blocked that ball, might be saying 4-1 right now. Okay, 2 minutes spent in the first half of this game. Man City still leads 4-0. Man City now with the corner. Corner taking and Leicester defense knocked that home. Man City starts again from the back. That's Morales. Laporte, Zinchenko. Zinchenko's trying to find this man. Laporte again. What's so amazing or what's so beautiful about how this Man City guys really play is how they build up from the back. So beautifully, from the defenders to the midfielders, the way they handle the ball. They are never in under pressure to just balloon the ball up. Like there's a progression from the fence to midfield to attack. Pep Guardiola has really done so much in less than 5 years at the so whoever is the Man City administrator that brought him in will Liverpool himself right now. Bernardo Silva right now with an investment. Riyad Mahrez, Fernando, Cancelo, Riyad Mahrez now with the ball. Can he? No, he couldn't because Thomas made sure that didn't go past him, and Man City has a corner kick right now. The Man City has really used their wings today has been interesting to watch because Riyad Mahrez dazzling on the right hand side, Raheem Sterling doing almost same, and there's almost a goal from Raheem Sterling. How did he miss that? Just take away the goalkeeper from the post. Raheem Sterling with the post. Raheem Sterling with the post because he has no excuse losing that. He has no excuse missing that. This should have been 5 goals up right now. Raheem Sterling, come on. And also, I must commend Bernardo Silva for that pass because it takes ingenuity to be able to handle the ball in that position. Ademola Lookman, can Leicester make anything of this? No, because James Maddison made sure that doesn't come to anything. If he had come to anything, or if he did come to anything, maybe a goal kick for Man City because that was a beautiful takedown by Ademola Lookman. Pass the ball over to James Maddison to do what he knows how to do best. Take that shot from outside the box itself. That shot that we know him for, but I don't know. Just make sure that ball really, that effort from Ademola Lookman goes into futility because come on, how do you at least you won't try to hit the box, maybe drive more into the box, you won't attempt to even hit the ball against the bar or even stretch out the goalkeeper a bit. But Leicester City has done all match long today. Just a bunch of disappointing fellas. Ruben Diaz, Fernandinho, Cancelo, Ruben Diaz. It's playing so calmly and confidently. I said again, their transition from defense to attack is impressive. It's really, really impressive. Not always will you ever say. I look back again at that chance that Raheem Sterling made. It was a Charlie beautiful pass from Zinchenko that started off to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva with a one-touch to Raheem Sterling, who has no other assignment other than putting the ball at the back of the post. But Raheem Sterling, being Raheem Sterling, just made sure that the match still remains 4-0 because because that should be a fifth goal. That should have been a fifth goal. That really should have been a fifth goal. It's going to get a year from Pep Guardiola. If Pep Guardiola, I know, it's going to really go a year for right there in the changing room at halftime. Man City are really the kind of team that will never stop at scoring 4 goals. Even after scoring 7, if I have to score 7, they really want to go for 10. After scoring 10, they want to go for 15. Man City has really thrown everything against this Leicester City side. City has had no answer for whatever has been thrown at them. If not for Man City, this match should have been 8-0 right now. 8-0 right now, because chances that have been missed are really chances that should have been at the back of the net. Kasper Schmeichel has actually not been at fault for any of the goals scored today, because what more can you do if your defense, if your midfielder, if your attack are really not doing their job the right way, because you will just be left stranded and helpless. Let's take a quick look at other games going on right now. There has been 2 goals scored at the Tottenham's Hotspur £1 billion stadium. Tottenham leads Crystal Palace 2-0, and both goals were scored by Harry Kane in the 32nd minute and Lucas Moura on the 34th minute. Lucas Moura actually gave the assist for the first goal, while Emerson Royal gave the assist for the second. Wilfred Zaha has received a red card. Wilfred Zaha received a red card, and that was given after 2 yellow cards, 2 warnings. That must have been a year for, because he received his first in the 26th minute, and later in the 7th minute he received a yellow card, which summed it up, and then it was sent off finally. The match still reads 2-0, and when the 39th minute, Man City or the other end still leads 4-0 after 9. Man City still leads 4-0. Leicester City really don't have beautiful few chances they've had. You would expect them to want to try to put Ederson Morales imbalance, shake his stability, give him something to jump for, but they just make it so easy for the Brazilian, because every chances they've had, they've made sure that it goes over the post. It goes over the post time and again, over and over and over again. Man City are really going to be enjoying this, because if you have your opponent rather misusing their chances, and you just make sure that you score as much as you can from the barrage of chances you have, come on, you will be up in there. You really like to be in Man City right now. Raheem Sterling with the ball, trying to find his man, find Fernandinho, passes the ball to Yao Cancelo. Cancelo is trying to find Kevin De Bruyne. Finds him, Kevin De Bruyne right now with the pass, but couldn't get to his man, Raheem Sterling, to score. Yuri Tillemans now with the ball. Leicester with a rare few minutes of an advancement. The Iheanacho couldn't get a hold of that, and Ederson Morales will recycle. Riyad Mahrez right now with a very beautiful pass to Kevin De Bruyne, who is trying to beat 1-2 Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez missed a very beautiful chance right now that should have seen Man City leading 5-0. How many times am I going to say this? Man City should have been 5, 6, 7 nil up right now. Riyad Mahrez, you don't miss things like this. You don't miss things like this. Come on. After arranging the ball from the back, driving through, and then missing it out in that manner. Come on, it doesn't seem or sound good for Riyad Mahrez. Vestergaard of Leicester City just received the first yellow card of the game. He seemed to be arguing with the linesman rather, who called for a free kick after he roughly tried to get the ball off Riyad Mahrez, but instead committed offense has led to a free kick right now that will be taken either by Kevin De Bruyne or Riyad Mahrez. And then Kevin De Bruyne takes the ball. It was a dummy, which almost led to a goal from Kevin De Bruyne, from Ike Gundogan. That was a beautiful shot from outside of box 18. Kasper Schmeichel had to be at alert to stop that, because that would have beaten any goalkeeper in the world. The referee has added 2 extra minutes for this first half of the match, and we've spent 1 minute 39 seconds. Leicester City can't wait for the first hours to be blown, so they can have a rethink of their strategy and tactic for the second half, because if whatever I've seen in this first half has to be replayed or reenacted in the second half, we'll be having 5 goals extra in the second half, and that would be really embarrassing. The referee has called for a break, and the players are in to be back in the next 15 to 20 minutes. Man City leads 4-0 halftime scoreline. If you're really enjoying this, please subscribe, click on subscribe button, and if you like, put on the notification bell so you can get more interesting content as this. Manchester City leads 4-0 with the first goal scored by Kevin De Bruyne after a very beautiful turn and hit with his left foot. The second goal was scored by Riyad Mahrez via the penalty spot. Okay, could have gone with the third goal, and then Raheem Sterling scored fourth. Also via the penalty. Leicester City has been poor, has been utterly poor in the first half. This is the match start after the first half. Manchester City leads the possession charge by having 74% of the ball, while Leicester City has 25% of the ball. Shot off target reads Man City 2, Leicester City 4. Shot on target as Man City 6, Leicester 3. And total passes that has been played in this match is Man City 321 and Leicester City 107. Currently, the top 10 teams in the English Premier League are at match day 19. Also, minding the fact that some teams have played 3 games, 4 games less due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Manchester City still tops after 19 matches with 47 points, and followed by Liverpool 1 point. Liverpool has 41 points, but having 1 game in hand. Chelsea also have played 18 matches and on 38 points. Arsenal, who currently lead 2-0 after 90 matches, has 35 points. Tottenham, who leads also 2-0 right now, having played 16 matches, have 29 points. West Ham, who currently lose, has 28 points after 18 matches. Manchester United, having played 16 matches, has 27 points. Wolves has 25 points in 8th position. Aston Villa in 9th position has 22 points, while Leicester City, who currently lose against Man City by 4 goals to 0 after 17 matches, have had 22 points. Yeah, the players are coming back for the second half of the match, and the camera just panned or just showed us Fred Ndidi, who is on the bench, and I still don't know why the coach didn't use Fred Ndidi, who has proven over time to be one of the best midfielders, at least holding midfielders in the game. Yuri Tillemans would have gotten a very huge earful from Brendan Rodgers because he has been the cause of two goals the Man City have scored today, and on both instances he was the cause of the two penalties that were scored. One which was caused by him having a Shettogen tournament, I'll call it that, with Emerick Laporte, and the second was caused by him bringing down Raheem Sterling in the box sitting. Brendan Rodgers has made the first change of the game. He has brought on Castagne. I still don't know who he removed for Castagne, but let's see what this change can mean or will mean for the tactical shape that Leicester City are going to take this second half. Leicester City kicks off the second half, and the best attempt at advancing from deep in, the ball was kicked out for a throw-in. Man City with the opportunity right here. Oh, Ayoze Perez was the Leicester City man taken out for Castagne. In the second half, Manchester City really proved to be emphatic in front of goal. And as the season really goes, I think one thing that will really come good for Man City is the number of goals that they've been able to score this season. Yeah, because goal difference could really be vital come at the end of the campaign, and their recent glut in the front of the net will only further enhance their claim on the title. And Pep Guardiola will really be urging the side to score more in the second half. I know I told you that if Man City had really put into good many of the chances that they had in the first half, they should have been 8-0 up. 8-0 up, because Leicester City have proven to be weak in the midfield, useless in attack, and helpless in defense. I really not envy Schmeichel right now, because he has been at the receiving end of every of their feelings this afternoon. Leicester City are trying to push the ball, pass the ball, close passing instead of their high-end, huge barrage of passes that they've had in the first half, trying to play the Man City way. Let's see if this is going to make any change or it's going to help them with chance of scoring one or two, or if possible, 4 goals down. That might help them through this match instead of losing outright. I said it already. Man City just have to do what they did in the first half, and they are good to go, because despite the fact that they didn't make use of every chances that they had in the first half to score goals, they still put 4 goals through the goalpost of Kasper Schmeichel. If they can repeat the 4 goals again, obviously you don't expect Leicester City to score 8 goals in the second half. Man City just need to keep their back tight and make sure that they try to win balls as fast as possible, as they've done all game long. Leicester City has, for the past 3 minutes of the second half, had the ball, gained possessions, but nothing to show yet. The match still reads 4-0. In other fixtures going on right now in English Premier League, trying to read that out for you so you'll be informed. Arsenal currently leads 2-0. Yeah, Arsenal has scored a second goal. Arsenal currently lead. Okay, they actually scored the second goal a few minutes before the first half finished. It was a goal scored by Kieran Tierney and assisted again by Martin Odegaard. Yeah, Martin Odegaard is truly becoming a really good guy for Arsenal after a very distasteful and one of his nightmarish move ever when he moved to Real Madrid as a very youngster. He has proven himself at Real Sociedad, but Real Madrid didn't give him the chance to really show what he can do, and Arsenal really cashed in and saw what or try to see what they can make of him, and it's truly showing that he can be a bargain. Yeah, when it really needs to be a bargain. Arsenal currently leads 2-0. Tottenham also leads 2-0. West Ham has equalized against Southampton, and they've scored one goal back in the 49th minute. It was a goal scored by Mikhail Antonio, assisted by Craig Dawson. So the match between West Ham and Southampton currently reads 1-1. Arsenal currently leads 2-0. Tottenham currently leads 2-0. And Man City, as you know, still leads 4-0. It seems the moment of possessions being enjoyed by Leicester City has come to an end, because Man City has come around and laid their claim on the ball once more, tapping the ball all around, from the fence to midfield, from midfield to defense, from defense to attack, pinpoint passes. Zinchenko to Kevin De Bruyne right now on the wing, who is trying to beat off his attacker, who is Thomas. But the ball was knocked out by Ademola Lookman for a throw-in. And Man City again with the ball. Zinchenko trying to look for his man. Who is he going to find? He finds Raheem Sterling on the wing. Raheem Sterling with the first touch. Look for Zinchenko again. Zinchenko to Ike Gundogan. Ike Gundogan is looking for Bernardo Silva, who he found, and now the ball is with João Cancelo. Yes, João Cancelo is one interesting player for Man City. He has proven in the past 2 years how important a player he can be after moving from Benfica. He is that player that you see in the same frame as Marcelo from Real Madrid, who is sharp in attack and fast also in defense. João Cancelo would overlap. You almost think he's a winger, he's an attacker, and before you close and open your eyes, he's back in the midfield, his arena position. He's one player that has been really productive for this Man City setup. And if you check out Man City stats, you see that some of the goals, or most of the goals, or you can see his productivity by looking at the amount of chances that he has created, the amount of assists he has given, or even the amount of goals he has even scored himself. Yeah, Cancelo has truly been a bargain buy for Man City, and Pep would really praise himself for that. Man City right now with the corner kick, taken by Riyad Mahrez, but couldn't find his target as Leicester City kicked the ball out of the danger zone. Ademola Lookman right now with the ball was kicked out for throwing for City, giving the advantage. Seems like Benavidez wants to make another change right now as Choudhury is getting set to come in. Choudhury, how to pronounce Choudhary, Choudhury. Oh. Leicester City has scored one goal back. Leicester City has scored one goal back. It was a very impressive goal by James Madison, assisted by Nigeria's Kelechi Iheanacho. He, he beat off two defenders of Man City, more or less like he created the goal himself, because it was a very deep run from the Leicester City's from Man City's half, running past two defender. The first with a very deft touch over a Man City player. The second with a kick pass, and then he passed the ball to Kelechi Iheanacho, who returned, and voila, it was easy tapping for the Englishman James Madison, who has finally scored one goal for Leicester City. Could this be the turning point? Because we still have huge amount of time left in the first half for anything to happen. You never can say in the world of football, because in less than 2 minutes, 3 goals can still be scored. In less than 4 minutes, 5 goals can still be scored. Can Leicester City do this? Can they come back? Can they outrightly win this match? Can Man City wake up and continue, as I've said, in the first half, and make sure that this win, which they are in process of getting, don't turn out to be a loss. We have played. We've gone 56 minutes into the game now, and Man City lead 4-1. Are Man City really losing this match right now? Because it seems like Leicester City are on the verge of producing a comeback. Man City has scored their second goal of the match, and it's a goal scored by Ademola Lookman for Leicester City. As I said it, Man City seem like they are relaxing. It seems like they don't really know that this match hasn't really gone that far. Leicester City, as much as they've suffered as it seems, they have some impressive individual players that can really turn out, that can really show off and do what they are meant to do, because it seems like James Madison has really come to the second half in another spirit entirely, because every good that has happened to Leicester City in this second half has come up from him, and he has been ably assisted by Iheanacho, who has a second assist of this game. After giving the first assist for the first goal that was scored by James Madison, and now laid off the assist for Ademola Lookman to score the second goal of the match. This match for sure is not done and over with. Leicester City with 2 goals, Man City with 4 goals. Game on. 59 minutes, 37 seconds spent in this match day 19. whatever Brendan Rodgers have said to Leicester City during the halftime break, I guess is paying off right now because the coach should be really proud of himself of what his team has turned out to be in the second half. Because you just don't go in you just don't go in halftime and lose 4-0 and still come out with your heads held high. Come on, you just don't do that. But Leicester City are proven to be the abnorm, going away from the norm, doing things that you won't even expect them to do, because I expect them to be like relaxing and letting things be and just have the message of it's done and over with. But came back to score 2 goals. Pep Guardiola will really be thinking right now, what should I do? What can I do? What tactical change can I make? Who can I bring off? Who can I take in? Man City really needs some answers right now. Kevin De Bruyne with the corner kick from Man City, and that was a very deep cross and a huge attempt by Fernandinho to score, but chance won't just allow it to happen because that Leicester City defender, what's his name again? It seems that's Dante or whatever his name is. Yeah, just make sure that ball didn't go in and it's not 5-2 right now. That's a very huge chance by Man City, and Fernandinho would have really wished for that goal, for that ball to go in, because they really need something right now that will keep them up there, because it seems like whatever spirit they had in the first half is not deep in, because you can't be winning 4-0 and your opponent is scoring two back and you can't give any answer to that. No. Yeah, the defender that really kept out that ball for Leicester City is Daniel Amate. Yeah, Daniel Amate is his name. All thanks to him, the match still reads 4-2. And it seems like they've been another goal. Yes, they've been another goal. Kelechi Iheanacho has scored the third goal for Leicester City. I said this. I am a soothsayer. I see things before they happen. I said this match might turn out to be one of those matches that you only hear about but you don't see. You don't experience. This is football in totality. This is football in I don't even know what to say. Iheanacho has scored the third goal for Man City, and he's really paying back the belief that Brendan Rodgers had in him to start off this game, because this season has really been a somewhat poor one when you put it in comparison to how he performed for the team last season, where he was towards the end of the season he became a very, I'll call him a cult hero for Leicester City. So in this match he has given 2 assists and he has scored a goal against one of his former teams, or let me call it his only former team, because this was his first team as Man City. That was the first team he played for in Europe. You can remember after that 2015 Under-17 championship where Nigeria won the trophy, he moved to Manchester City's academy and later played for the senior team for a few years before he was moved over to Leicester City. So Leicester City are coming back. Leicester City has scored their third goal. Manchester City really need an answer right now. What are they doing wrong? What is the defense doing? Pep Guardiola, we need answers. Man City leads 4-3. Or should I say, Leicester City are coming back 4-3. Manchester City, it seems like, are listening to me right now because they've heard my call. I said that they have to show that they can respond to whatever Leicester City are throwing at them. It seemed like Leicester City are really going to give us a comeback, and Man City just looked like a team that was sitting back and allowing it to happen. But my call was answered. They really need to show that they can respond. They need to show that they are still in this game. They really need to show that spirit that they showed us in the first half. And Aymeric Laporte made sure that happened with a beautiful header right off from a Riyad Mahrez corner kick. Manchester City lead 5-3. You just can't be leading 4-0 and then your opponent starts scoring goals back and you become a Barcelona entirely, who after scoring 3 goals ends up the match 3-3. I didn't want to go there because I'm still out from that game. Pep Guardiola, you need to speak to your defenders after this match. You don't lose concentration, you don't lose focus the way they did. And again, Leicester City seemed like it seemed that on the front foot, it seemed that has taken, I'll call it an adrenaline push, because despite the fact that they've been pegged back again and losing 5-3, they are not sitting back. They are still pushing, and there seem to be some tactical changes that have been made. Almost a goal by Leicester City. That was a quick free kick, and it almost caught Manchester City's defenders lagging, because Iheanacho should have put that in. It was just him and Ederson Morales. Ederson Morales is really a savior right now for Manchester City, because that would have been a fourth goal for Leicester City, and whoever saw 9 goals, 10 goals being scored in this match, I knew I mentioned Man City scoring 8 goals, but I never thought it would be shared amongst both of them. Ederson Morales, you deserve a pay rise after this match. That was a free kick, a very quick free kick that caught Man City lagging. Manchester City defenders, you guys need some waking up. You just don't give your opponent that free chance. Iheanacho, you deserve some beating for losing that. The touch change by Leicester City has been made, and Yuri Tillemans has been taken out for Chudri. Man City also respond by taking out Kevin De Bruyne, who has been somewhat impressive, for another impressive what's his name? Come in, let me get his name now. For Phil Foden, Phil Foden. So Phil Foden has been brought in for Kevin De Bruyne, while Yuri Tillemans, who was the cause of 2 penalties scored by Man City, has been taken out for Chudri. Let me get his name again. He was taken off for Chudri, Chudri. Let's take a look at other games that have been played right now. There has been a turnaround, or really, not really a turnaround, because last time we checked, Southampton were leading West Ham by 1-0. Then Leicester City, then West Ham equalized by from a goal, after a goal by Michael Antonio, 1-1. Then later there was a goal by James Ward-Prowse, who gave Southampton their second goal of the match, and that was from a penalty. And Said Berrama equalized for West Ham and made it 2-2. Then on the 78th minute, Jan Bednarek from an assist off an assist from James Ward-Prowse scored the third goal for Southampton, 3-2. Southampton leads West Ham United. Today has really been a goal rush of a day, because It's been massive. It's been massive. The number of goals that have been scored today. Imagine having 8 goals from the match between Man City and Leicester City. And also Arsenal scored a third goal, which has brought the match to 3 goals to 0. Bukayo Saka scored the second goal of the match. That's a brace, and this was ably assisted by Alexander Lacazette. And also we have a third goal in the match between Tottenham Hotspur and Crystal Palace. It's a goal scored by Heung-min Son and assisted by Lucas Moura. Heung-min Son, under the sun, one of my favorite presenter says it like that. Heung-min Son, under the sun. So Tottenham leads 3-0 against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are actually playing with a man down after Wilfried Zaha received 2 yellow cards, which turned out to be a red. These are the matches that are being played right now. So let's go back to our feature match between Man City and Leicester City. A free kick was just taken right now by Riyad Mahrez, and it was a very wacky, to be fair on him, a very wacky free kick. And he even had the chance to make a rebound of it. It's tough laying off the pass for someone else to take a shot at goal. He still took a very wacky shot again. Pardon me for using the word wacky, but I guess that's the word that really describes what I'm seeing right now. It seems like the 2 goals that Leicester has considered this season or in this match isn't enough for them. But is it much that destroying, or Leicester City are coming back, or we're coming back? It's 5-3 now. It was 4-3 at one point. I even thought that the match was going to end in a draw. I'm watching the match live and also doing live streaming commentary on YouTube, my YouTube page. Yeah, that's it.
Don't vex.
I know we just have to.
2022, nobody did wait.
As
you guys are challenging for every corner.
the groundwork.
So this, people are following this online?
I'm a watcher myself. I opened another system, and this system, and this system to be able to watch hour. And I also saw one guy with his stuff online also something like this.
This guy's coming back.
Yeah, it was 4-3 at one point. It was almost 4 for himself. He naturally really missed a very close chance.
Why does he like benching him?
I don't know why.
But he played him against City.
Yeah, I guess because Jamie Vardy is either out, either for COVID reasons or for injury reasons. If Jamie Vardy has started, obviously, Iheanacho would have been on the bench. I didn't even see that pattern.
I think Benarrojas has a way of bringing Iheanacho because City is his former player.
Yeah,
so
most of he likes. He likes bringing him in, and he always turn out to be a very good choice for him. He has scored a goal and given 2 assists in this match. So I would say the 3 goals that were scored by Leicester, he had a hand in them, which is very impressive.
That guy's a bastard.
He just feels that Jamie Vardy would do better off.
Benarrojas is racist, my opinion.
But he gave him a very good chance to show off himself last season, towards the end of the season.
Who?
He gave Iheanacho a good chance.
He did not do well?
He did well.
But
at the beginning of the
season,
season,
putting him on the bench.
He's
one of our prize strikers in the AFCON.
Yeah,
you are making him
okay.
rusty.
I guess I get where your sentiment is coming from because you're Nigerian.
Not even that. He does that a lot. Must Jamie Vardy always play? Even if you are going to play Vardy, play Jamie Vardy and Iheanacho. Play them together. What's there? Iheanacho is good. If he not score, he go assist.
I guess we will have a rethink of his position on Iheanacho after this match.
He's mad.
Iheanacho and James Maddison are really proven to be a very good partners in this match. But the 3 goals were scored off the 2 of them. It's been really impressive watching them. This second half, I actually thought the match would be ending off maybe 8-0 or 9
Simple.
until
4-0
first half. In fact, the match should have ended 8-0 in the first half. 8-0.
Squandered chances. And that was how
Doesn't like it because I was also asking
Teams come back.
Pep, what's up? Are you looking at this match the way I'm looking at it? Make some changes, do some changes, and then he took off Kevin De Bruyne and brought in Phil Foden, who hasn't really shown anything since he came on. It seems Leicester City don't know how important this match can be for them if they end up drawing, because how can Amate be playing like that in his own box setting without any support from anybody at all? That was almost a goal for Man City. He was lucky the referee had to call that for a free kick. All of this I'm right now is to just get watch out. Let me show you. What's it required? 4,000.
To watch.
Like before you can monetize. And I have a mini watch. I have 4.1.
4,000.
No, I have 4.1 hour. And I'm going for 4,000. It's going to be patience and hard work. Yeah.
And you have to be at the office when major things are happening.
Sure. We're giving that.
Boxing, all those things, you do them.
Sure.
You know what I see your face? This girl. You look good.
We have less than 9 minutes before the end of this game, and Manchester City still leads 5-3. But the question is, can they hold on for this, or will Leicester City prove to be the real comeback, the real underdogs that we've known them to be over the past few seasons? Man City leads 5-3, but it's still a shaky win for them.
Look at your head.
How are you?
Almost a nice attempt from Sterling, but so I guess he needs to elongate his leg if his leg was never going to get to that ball.
Content to buy.
One of the tactics that I've seen Leicester City taking in the second half is they've been able to absorb pressure from Man City and hit them on the counter. If you check back at 3 goals they've scored in the second half, those goals have come off in chances like that. They absorb the pressure, they try to stifle out the possession from Man City and then hit them on the counter. Check out the first goal that was scored by James Maddison. The same thing. Check out the goal scored by Iheanacho, the same thing, and also the second goal that was scored by what's his name again? By Ademola Lookman, assisted by Iheanacho. It was also similar to what I've observed in this game. So if Man City really need or know that they need this treatment in this match, they have to watch their back. They have to watch the way they go forward and attack, because any chance that Leicester City have right now, I'm sure they want to put the ball at the back of the net and get 1 point, or if possible, get all 3 points in this game. Man still leads 5 goals to 3. We are at the 84th minute of the match with less than 6 minutes left to play, and expecting some extra time also at the end of 90 minutes. If I'm the coach of Man City right now, if I'm in the shoes of Pep Guardiola, as much as I want my team to score, and the 6th goal has been scored by Man City, yes, it's now 6 goals to 3, and that should be the second goal for Raheem Sterling. Yes, Raheem Sterling. So right now, if I was Pep Guardiola a few minutes ago, I would say, as much as I want you guys to score goals, you guys should also make sure that you defend well. But at this point, with less than 5 minutes to go, and my team being in ascendancy, I might want to throw caution to the wind and tell you to score more goals. Leicester City really need a messiah right now, because it seems like the comeback we're expecting from them isn't going to happen. There might be a review right there, because it seems like before the ball got to Raheem Sterling, it scraped the hand of Ruben Diaz, and we are waiting for VAR. I guess. Yeah, there is no need for VAR because the ref thinks that's a goal, and Man City's 6th goal will stand. We have less than 4 minutes left before the end of the match. Man City, at the end of this match, will be very grateful for the number of goals they've scored and not the number of goals they've conceded. There have been 9 goals in this match. Yeah, there have been 9 goals in this match. Can we see the 10th goal? Can we see up to 10 goals? Can we see up to 11 goals? Which I didn't ever see coming, because the highest I thought this match would ever was 8. But I've been proven wrong, and I can be proved wrong more by more goals being scored with a few 3 or 4 minutes left in this match. Man City, Leicester City, anyone can score. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I don't care. As far as goals are scored, that's what we want to see in football. Earlier in the game, I made mention of how Cancelo has just proven to he has proven to be a big asset for this team of Man City. He was bought as a defender, but most times you see him in the forward line that you almost mistake him to be an attacker. The way the guys run just help the team in attack, and also his run helps the team in defense. You want to relieve this moment of Marcelo when Ronaldo was still in the team. See those runs, see those dribbles. I see them also in Cancelo. what Pep Guardiola has done with this guy from Benfica, I still don't understand. But Pep Guardiola has proven to be a coach that always transforming. Check out his time with Messi. Check out his time with Kimmich. Check out his time with Lam. These are players that you knew to be one directional, but with his tutelage, they became multifaceted. Yeah, Jack Cancelo has truly benefited from the leadership of Pep Guardiola. If I'm to give my judgment of him. Fernando really has to be careful right there, because despite the fact that they are leading, if he's not careful, he might just get an unwarranted red card, which is not really needed. Because why should he be winning 6-3 and then you are going into unnecessary and thoughtless tackles that you can just afford to even let go? He really has to check up on his on how he goes into tackles. Yeah, how he goes into tackles. 3 minutes of added time, and we are less than 2 minutes before the end of the game. What else can happen in this game apart from these 9 goals that have been scored already? At the end of 2 minutes, we will know.
Just pour on do one small. Make sure that.
And the ref has blown the final whistle of the game. Man City will be glad this match ended just the way it did, because if this match had been given maybe more extra time, they might have seen a draw, which they won't have looked at. So yeah, Man City finished the game by scoring 6 goals against Leicester. It is 3 goals, and Kevin De Bruyne, Riyad Mahrez, Gundogan, Sterling, and Eric Laporte are the goal scorers for Manchester City. James Madison, Ademola Lookman, and Kelechi Iheanacho were the goal scorers for Leicester City. This was an interesting match all around, because you can never get a football match that has 9 goals and is interesting. It is never porn, it is never sad. Manchester City currently on the table are on a winning, they are on an impressive winning run, because now they have 6 points ahead of Liverpool, and they have a plus and minus 38 goals. They have a 38 goals advantage, goal difference also. They've lost 2, they've drawn 2, they've won 15 after 19 games. Liverpool, they don't earn has 41 points, it's 6 points behind Manchester City in second position. However, they are one game. They have a game in hand also that they would have played today if not for COVID-19. So altogether, in summary, this match was a very good watch. If you didn't see this game, you should check it up on YouTube. There are many clips right there for you to see. Manchester City finished the first half 4-0. You would think this match was over and done with, but once Leicester City proved that they still have the fight in them, they can still do something, and they would have done something until Eric Blackwood happened. Raheem Sterling also happened, and then finished the game 6-3. This has been a live commentary of the match between Leicester City and Manchester City, and this is Sports Center. If you really love this, you can subscribe and also put on the notification bell for other interesting content for the world of sport. Until next time, bye bye.